All right, hey guys, what's up? James Woodall here, Surviving with Leukemia by James Woodall. I had an email come across my inbox basically discussing the different stages of cancer. Until I was a cancer patient, I didn't quite understand it. And so I thought, well, maybe there's others out there. Even if you're battling cancer, you may not really understand all of the stages and just exactly what it means. So I pulled up two different websites, and I'll be happy to add those into the link once we get this onto the YouTube page. And if you like this content, please subscribe and share, because there's someone else out there that is wanting to know more about leukemia and more about exercise and nutrition, and perhaps my journey can help them in some way. But please like and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Get my eyeballs on. This website is called The Truth About Cancer. The owners are strong Christian folks, and that's how I got to know them, through social media and things, just through different Christian websites. But they have a very good website called thetruthaboutcancer.com. They're wanting to help people understand cancer and cure cancer. With that being said, I'm just going to get into the article here. And they first posted this article in February of 2015. They've updated it as of February 22nd, 2020. So this is going to be their updated version. Cancer often strikes fear in the hearts of anyone who hears the word. This is largely due to a lack of knowledge about natural, non-toxic treatments, coupled by the abysmal failure of the big three conventional treatments: chemo, radiation, and surgery. It pays to know everything you possibly can about cancer. These folks are very holistic. They don't like using medicine unless it's absolutely necessary. In my case, I am still taking heavy medication. I did go through chemo, I did go through radiation. As of right now, it has saved my life, so I'm not going to be dissing any of that kind of stuff. But these folks, they're pretty high on the natural side, holistic side. The term cancer describes more than 100 diseases. A particular form is diagnosed based on where it occurs, the speed of growth, and how it behaves in your body. Understanding your risks, knowing how to fight precancerous or cancerous cells, and providing your body with proper nutrition to prevent and control the disease are what we are all about here at The Truth About Cancer. So let's get into the 4 stages. Understand the 4 stages of cancer and what you can do at every stage to fight this disease. The 4 stages of cancer can be broken down as follows. Stage 0. This is used to describe cancer situ, which literally means in one place. Cancers at this stage are identified according to the location where they are initially emerged and multiplied. However, the resulting tumor has not yet spread to nearby tissue. The good news is prognosis for stage 0 cancer is very high. Natural treatments coupled with clean eating, meaning no processed food, and taking steps to boost your immune system are often all that's needed at this stage to reverse the cancer. Now, I cannot give a medical opinion on any of this. I have not heard of many cancers being reversed. I have heard of cancer in remission, but I'm going to let them speak on their own merit. I am not a scientist, so I cannot say that it will be reversed. I do know through God's grace, a miracle can happen, and miracles do happen. So God is the ultimate healer, and God can absolutely take it away. But James Woodall, I'm just reading to you the article, so I am not giving you any kind of a firm scientific do this. All right, stage 1. This describes a small cancerous tumor that has spread to nearby tissue but not beyond, such as the bloodstream or lymph system. Doctors may refer to this as early stage cancer and insist on implementing immediate treatment protocol, since at this stage the prognosis is very good using traditional care. Nevertheless, complementary and alternative treatment options should be given top priority at this time, as well as healthy changes to diet and personal habits to fight the cancer and prevent its return. Stage 2 and Stage 3. These stages are known as regional spread cancers. They indicate that the cancer has expanded and will have embedded itself more deeply into the surrounding tissue. At these stages, cancer cells have entered the bloodstream, which may lead to detection in the lymph system, since cancer cells can get caught in the nodes as they travel. Boosting your immune system is crucial at this level, since the invasion of your lymph system is likely to trigger an immune response, which should in turn shut down the mutations. Stage 2 and 3 indicate a serious cause for concern, but the cancer has not spread to the other organs in the body, so there is still hope. Stage 4. When cancer spreads from the initial site to other organs or areas of the body, it is referred to as a distant spread cancer, advanced cancer, or metastatic cancer. This type of cancer is more difficult to treat, but not impossible. Attention to complementary modalities, alternative treatments, and healthy changes to your lifestyle, from habits to form diet, is critical at this stage for a better chance for survival. Many forms of cancer can be life-threatening, but just as you would defend yourself in a physical altercation, you must be prepared to do the same with cancer. So that's there in a nutshell, the 4 different stages. Now I'm going to switch over to cancer.net, and I did a little research with these guys, and pretty scientific based, good research. Again, I'll provide the link. I'll let you make your own decision. This is going to get into a little bit more detail as to the different stages. Staging helps create where a cancer is located, if or where it has spread, and whether it is affecting other parts of the body. Doctors use diagnostic tests to determine a cancer stage. Staging may not be complete until all of these tests are finished. About the TNM staging system, and let me get into what TNM stands for. TNM. T means tumor, N means node, and M means metastasis. The letter T plus a number 0 to 4 describes the size and location of the tumor, including how much the tumor has grown into nearby tissues. Tumor size is measured in centimeters. A centimeter is roughly equal to the width of a standard pen or pencil. A large tumor, or a tumor that has grown more deeply into the surrounding tissue, receives a higher number. For some types of cancer, lowercase letters such as A, B, or M for multiple are added to the T category to provide more detail. The letter N plus a number 0 to 3 stands for lymph nodes. These tiny bean-shaped organs help fight infection. Lymph nodes near where the cancer started are called regional lymph nodes. Lymph nodes in other parts of the body are called distant lymph nodes. Most often, the more lymph nodes with cancer, the larger the number assigned. However, for some tumors, the location of the lymph nodes with cancer may determine the N category. And then metastasis, the letter M, indicates whether the cancer has spread to other parts of the body, called distant metastasis. If the cancer has not spread, it is labeled MO. If the cancer has spread, it is considered M1. The grading system is TNM. For many types of cancer, doctors commonly use the TNM system of the American Joint Committee on Cancer, so the AJCC, to describe a cancer stage. Doctors answer the following questions based on the results from diagnostic tests, imaging scans, and surgery to remove or get a sample of the tumor. How large is the primary tumor? Where is it located? So you see where it says tumor and then T. Has the tumor spread to the lymph nodes? If so, how many and where? Has the cancer spread to other parts of the body? Are there any biomarkers or tumor markers linked to the cancer that may make it more or less likely to spread? Staging can be clinical or pathological. Clinical staging is based on the results of tests done before surgery, such as physical examinations and imaging scans. Pathological staging is based on what is found during surgery. The pathological, they're actually getting the tumor, taking it out of you and doing research. Clinical stage is often indicated with a lowercase c before the TNM classification. Pathological stage is increased with a lowercase p. In general, pathological staging provides the most common information to determine a patient's diagnosis. In addition to the T&M categories, other factors may be included in the stage depending upon the specific type of cancer. These may include grade, tumor markers or biomarkers, tumor genetics. So grade. The grade describes how much cancer cells look like healthy cells when viewed under a microscope. This may be indicated with the use of the letter G and a number of 0 to 4. The doctor compares the cancerous tissue with healthy tissue. Healthy tissue usually contains many different types of cells grouped together. If the cancer looks similar to healthy tissue and contains different cell groupings, it is called differentiated or a low-grade tumor. If the cancerous tissue looks very different from the healthy tissue, it is called poorly differentiated or a high-grade tumor. The cancer's grade may help the doctor predict how quickly the cancer will spread. In general, the lower the tumor's grade, the better the prognosis. Different types of cancer have different methods to assign a cancer grade. Tumor markers or biomarkers. Tumor markers or biomarkers are substances found at higher than normal levels on the surface of the cancer cells or in the blood, urine, or body tissues of some people with cancer. For many types of cancer, tumor markers can help figure out how likely the cancer is to spread and determine the best treatment options. For some cancers, certain tumor markers may be more helpful than stage in helping plan treatment. Tumor genetics. Researchers have found ways to determine the genes involved in many types of cancer. Many of these genes may help predict if a specific type of cancer will spread or what treatments will work. This information may help doctors target treatment for each person's cancer, and it gives you a couple links there to follow that. All right, so let's get into this site's how they group everything. So doctors combine the T&M results and other factors specific to the cancer to determine the stage of cancer for each person. So it's different for everybody. Everyone has a unique cancer. My form of ALL, acute lymphoblastic leukemia, even though it is leukemia, it's a form of leukemia that's unique to my own genetic markers, not a one-size-fits-all. And that's the trick with human DNA and these biomarkers and things that they're talking about. Think about it. If you look at your fingerprint, there are similar fingerprints out there, but nothing identical. In the entire history of the human race, think about that. That's how unique you are. That's how unique your cancer is, which is why the doctors go through all this testing, which is why they have to figure out what will work, what can work, what's similar that worked with someone else that has a similar blood type or that has a similar age or a similar this and that. But your cancer is unique to you, and how your body fights it and how you fight it here and here will determine a lot of your outcome. But I want to be clear on that. Like it's very specific, you know. Human DNA, human physiology, we're all so unique in this world. And if you just look at your fingerprint, it's not the same as your child's fingerprint. It's not the same as your mom and dad's fingerprint. Even twins that are identical, their fingerprints are different. Unique to them. Anyway, something to think about. Stage 0. This stage describes cancer in situ, which means in one place. Stage 0 cancers are still located in the place where they started and have not spread to nearby tissue. So they give the same kind of staging here. Stage 1, a small cancer or tumor that has not grown deeply into the nearby tissues. It has also not spread into the lymph nodes or other parts of the body. That's called an early stage cancer. Stage 2 and stage 3. Stage 2 indicates larger cancer cells or tumors that have grown more deeply into nearby tissue. They have also spread into the lymph nodes, but not to the other parts of the body. So stage 2 and stage 3, it still hasn't spread all over your body. It's still locally in that area. And then stage 4, this stage means that the cancer has spread to other organs or parts of the body. It may also be called advanced or metastatic cancer. Restaging. The stage of a cancer does not change over time. If the cancer comes back or spreads to other parts of the body, the more recent information about the size and spread of the cancer is added to the original stage. Sometimes a doctor might restage a cancer to determine how well a treatment is working or to get more information about a cancer that has come back after treatment. This process uses the same staging system described above. Usually some of the same tests that were done that were done when the cancer was first diagnosed will be repeated. After this, the doctor may assign the cancer a new stage. The doctor then adds a lowercase r before the new stage to show that it is different from that of the first diagnosis. However, this is not common. And it goes into some other staging systems, central nervous system tumors, brain tumors, childhood cancers, cancers of the blood. It's got related sources. You're welcome to take a look at that, but I wanted to hit just the different stages of the cancers here with you guys. I found it an interesting read. I didn't know it was that precise, even though as a human being, I do know that the cancer in our DNA is unique to us. Anyway, that's the stages of cancer. That's how they diagnose it. And if you have any questions, comments, if you like this content, like I said, please subscribe. You can email me anytime, james@whatelsefitness.com, and I would love to entertain your questions. If you have a letter that you want me to read, I'd be happy to pull up a letter and I can read it. Anyway, I'd like to contact with the audience a little bit. So thank you for your time, guys, and have a great day. Talk to you later.